How to become a freelance digital marketer. If you are someone who wants to quit your 9 to 5 job and start something of your own as a freelancer, work from anywhere that you want, okay, have that time freedom and financial freedom, then digital freelancing can be a great career option. Now, how to become a freelance digital marketer? That's what we're going to discuss today, step by step, with a complete blueprint. Okay, you can use this blueprint and start your journey as a digital marketing freelancer. Ready? So, if you are somebody who is interested in digital freelancing, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also hit the like button. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. It's gonna be super action packed, so make sure you stay till the end. And if you stay till the end, I'm also going to answer some bonus questions like how much will a digital marketing freelancer earn, how many clients he or she can maintain in a month, and how they can scale their business into a full-blown digital marketing agencies. A lot of action-packed stuff today, so make sure you stay till the end. So let's get started. Welcome to Alpha Marketer. I am Anthony and I'm your host for today's episode of Becoming Alpha Marketer. We are entering episode number 21, and this is your go-to show to become a better marketer, save time and earn more money. So first, let us try to understand who is a freelance digital marketer. Okay, to explain this, I have done a simple illustration for you. Let's assume there is a business, okay, and all businesses require customers, okay. Now, to get customers, one of the most common practices every business, okay, in the past and the present and in the future will do is marketing. Okay, marketing has been there as an evergreen industry. It's been there like 1,000 years before, now, and even in the future. So marketing has been happening in this world, predominantly the mass marketing starts with, advertisements on paper, newspaper, TV, radio. Now we are in the modern world where you have digital, okay? That is when the digital marketing comes into play. This is when, people advertise on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Google AdWords, a lot of such platforms where people can advertise and market their businesses, okay, and eventually attract customers to them. Now, some businesses do this whole digital marketing on their own. Now, some of them will require help. They cannot manage digital marketing. They don't have time for manage digital marketing. So they want to give it to experts. So that is where a freelance digital marketer comes into the picture. Okay, a freelance digital marketer is a digital marketing professional. They are well qualified in their skills and they are going to outsource their service, okay, their service to the client in the sense is the business here, and help them with their digital marketing efforts. So that's the role of a freelance digital marketer. Okay, now how do you become a freelance digital marketer? Now, when I went to the internet, I searched for it on, like, there's so much confusing information and it is difficult for you to get a step-by-step plan. So I thought, let me create a framework just for you so that you can understand it very, very easily. Okay, so here's a framework I've created. It's called the MSNC framework. Okay, it's a simple acronym. Try to make note of it. It's MSNC. Now, what does this MSNC stand for? I will cover one by one in detail. Okay, so let's get started. So first, M starts for mindset. So if you want to become a freelance digital marketer, you need to, approach this or start this career with the right mindset. Okay. Now, when it comes to, digital marketing freelancing, there's so much information on the internet where they say that it is the best thing somebody can do and you can earn a lot of money. You can buy your home, you can buy a car, you can have all the luxury, you can travel. There are a lot of positive picture that is being painted about digital marketing freelancing. Okay, yes, it is true, but it is only half the story. Most of the digital marketing gurus will not tell you the other half of the story, which is the difficulty in digital marketing freelancing. So I'll start off with the difficulties so that you are aware or well aware of what you are signing up to. Okay, it's not just the rosy picture. Behind every rosy picture there is a struggle that everybody has to go through. Okay, so try to understand this, and first we'll cover the difficult side of it, and then we'll talk about the positive side of being a digital marketing freelancer. Okay, first thing is get ready to fail. Okay, you're going to be a professional who's going to help different companies with their digital marketing efforts, and in this journey you are going to fail. Okay, failure is inevitable. Now you have to take failure in the right sense. You can't give up on it. You should be able to accept failure, learn from it, and move on. Okay, that's the mindset with which you have to embrace digital marketing freelancing. If you're not ready to fail, you cannot do this. Don't even try wasting time on this video. You can quit this video. Okay, many students who I meet in my academy, they are all afraid of failure. Okay, so the worst thing that will happen is that if you're afraid of failure, you will not take any action, and if you don't take any action, nothing will happen in your life. Okay, so that's a mindset that we have to change. If you want to become a freelancer, be ready to fail. You embrace failure and see failure as a learning step towards whatever you want to achieve. Okay, second thing is you are going to get rejected. Get ready for rejection. Okay, end of the day you need to get clients so that you can work for them and give them results. Okay, now clients will not automatically come to you when you're beginning. When you are in the beginning stages, you have to approach clients. Okay, now it's not that you approach one client and they will give you their freelancing tasks for you. You have to approach hundreds of clients. Okay, and not everybody is going to say yes. Generally the industry averages, if you approach 100 clients, there's a possibility that 97 of them are going to say no to you and 3 might say yes. Okay, so it is 3%, that's the range. Okay, so you should be ready to get that 97 no's to get those 3 yeses. Okay, so if you are somebody who is okay with getting rejections, then digital marketing freelancing is definitely a good fit for you. Okay, then get ready to take ownership, because you are a professional here. You are going to give the service to the client and you are your own boss. Okay, you're not working in a company where you can point fingers at somebody in your team member and then say that they are responsible, I'm not responsible. It is, you are the boss, the buck stops at you. So you should be the one answering the client of what happened, what did not happen, everything. So be ready to take ownership. If you are a one who is willing to take ownership, then this is for you. If not, it is not for you. Okay, deadlines, yes, there are going to be deadlines. It's not an easy journey. There are going to be late nights sometimes in the beginning stage of your digital marketing freelancing career. You have to work hard. There might be some late night work. That's all part of it. Okay, so there is going to be struggle in the beginning. Okay, then it is definitely not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, it's not a software where you click on a button and magically you become rich. Okay, that never happens. Either it's a scam or it's a movie. Okay, in reality that doesn't happen. You have to work hard, and if you work hard, definitely of course you get guided by the right people, get the right knowledge, execute in the right way, you can definitely make a lot of money. Okay, now let's talk about the good side of it. Okay, first thing is get ready to earn financial freedom. Yes, you can earn a lot of money, of course, in the right legitimate way, and there is no salary cap. There's no cap on how much you can earn. So if you take any office jobs like digital marketer, digital marketing manager, maybe a company CEO, or even president of a country or a prime minister of a country, they all have salary caps. Okay, but when somebody is in the marketing and sales roles, they don't have any salary cap. How much revenue they are able to generate for their clients, their income is proportional to that. Okay, so there is no income cap. You can earn as much as you want if you have the right skills. Okay, Second, get ready to be your own boss and say bye bye to 9 to 5 job. Yes, it is absolutely possible to be your own boss, not to do this 9 to 5 job anymore, and you can work from home or anywhere in the world if you have the right skills, okay, and the system set up. Okay, then definitely you can work with international clients. That is also a possibility. You have the right skills. I mean, today everything is done through internet. You can be in India, you can be in Mumbai and work with a client in New York. Absolutely possible, and also paid in dollars. Okay, so that's also possible. And lastly, there's also a good possibility that from a freelancer, okay, once you get experience, you can transition into a full-blown digital marketing agency. Okay, that's the eventual path. Everybody wants to own a business where they have people to work with them, and they're gonna help them grow the business. Okay, so even that is a possibility. Okay, so this is what the mindset is all about. Digital marketing freelancing is definitely a great career option, but you have to approach with the right mindset. It is not easy, but definitely it's a learnable skill. Once you learn and execute properly, nobody can stop you. Okay, that's the mindset with which you have to approach this. Now we covered the M of the MSNC framework. Now it's time for S. S stands for service delivery. Now what does service delivery mean? So you are a freelancer and you are going to offer a service to a client, and for that service is what you are going to get paid. Okay, you are going to make money for the service that you offer to your clients. Now, what service you can offer? There are various services, and there are a lot of confusion around this. So please pay attention of what all the different types of services and how you can actually price those services. Okay, to start with, one of the most popular and a high value service that you can offer is running paid ads. Now, ads can be run on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, native advertisements. There's so many options. Okay, at the same time, there's a confusion in people that you have to learn everything. No, it's a myth. You don't have to learn everything. You can choose one and become an expert in that. For example, I am an expert in Facebook and Instagram ads. That's my core strength. Okay, so when I offer services to my clients, I only focus on Facebook and Instagram ads. Okay, I don't take Google ads, I don't take YouTube ads, I don't take any other things. Okay, my primary focus is Facebook and Instagram ads. Okay, so that is one service that you can offer. Second service you can offer is building sales funnels. Okay, so what is a sales funnel? It's basically a process, a step-by-step process with which a business can convert a stranger into a customer. Okay, you would have seen many advertisement on Facebook and Instagram, any online platform where there's an advertisement. You click on the advertisement and you go to a page where they ask you your email address. Okay, and after that they will show you a video. You watch the video and they ask for a sale. Okay, similarly, if it's an e-commerce website, you see an ad on Facebook or Instagram or Google, you click on it, you go to their page, either you buy. If you don't buy, you are followed up with ads on whichever website you go. They keep following up with you with different ads of the same product. Okay, so basically it's a system that you create with respect to various pages, retargeting. The whole system is going to work towards converting a stranger into a customer. Now that's what you call a sales funnel. Okay, so now the services here is basically you can help a business with building the whole sales funnel for them. Very high value service that you can offer to a client. Okay, very high value. There is no limit to how much you can earn with this. Okay, then email automation setup. Okay, a lot of companies do digital marketing and they also need email services. For example, many e-commerce companies depend upon Facebook and Instagram ads for running ads and driving sales to their business. But at the same time, there are many companies which actually generate more than 40% of their revenue through emails. Okay, so once a sale happens, they start sending them email with more and more high value products, different products so that the average order value and the lifetime value of the customer increases. Okay, so email is a very, very powerful medium. Even today, when there is so much noise about social media, email is still a very, very high converting, high ROI, high return on investment platform. Okay, so if you have the skill of creating an email automation system and also an email funnel for a client, that's a very, very, very high value service, and you get paid a lot of money. Okay, now all these things that I mentioned right now are services which can have a direct impact on the client's revenue, client's overall income generated. Okay, which means you will also be paid based upon how much income you are able to generate for your client. Okay, so that's why it's called a value based pricing. Okay, you will not be charging a fixed amount, you will be charging based upon how much income you are able to earn for the client. Okay, so it is a very lucrative type of service that you can give, where there's no cap on how much you can earn. Okay, now if you are a freelancer, if you want to become a freelancer, I will highly recommend to choose any of these services to start your career with. Okay, now the second type of services, like social media management. Now, what is social media management? This is basically a very basic service where you end up building the Facebook page, setting up the Instagram page for a client, posting regularly on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Basically creating content and managing the social media handles of businesses. Now this is also very popular. Okay, this is also given as a service, but the only downside is you can't measure how much revenue is generated from these activities. Okay, so it is a good to have thing, but in terms of driving revenue, the impact is very, very less for these kind of services. Okay, second thing is SEO service. So there are SEO agencies or there are SEO freelancers who help in optimizing the search engine results of clients. Okay, again, this is a long term play. You have to work on a project for at least 6 months to see any results. This is also a service that you can offer. Chatbot setup. Now that we have artificial intelligence, machine learning, all these new technologies coming up, chatbot is getting popularity. You can, if you have the skill, you can help set up a chatbot system for clients. Okay, that is also a service that you can offer. Content writing and copywriting. Okay, this again, you are paid by word or by article. The more you write, the more you get paid, right? So these are all a second category of services which fall under fixed and task based pricing, which means you're not paid based upon the revenue you are able to make for the client, because it is very difficult to measure the revenue that you are able to directly contribute. So you are going to be paid by a flat fee, a flat monthly fee. Okay, so generally a pricing guide again, pricing changes in very, very different ways for different services. But when it comes to value based pricing, the top section of this page, if you see, if you're going to run Facebook ads, Instagram ads, build sales funnels, set up email automation, okay, you can charge anywhere around, the basic starting fees will be $1,500 bare minimum. Okay, if you are working with an international client. With local clients, you can vary around $500 to $1,500 bare minimum, and on top of that you can charge a commission, a percentage commission on the revenue you generate or the advertisement spends that you are investing in marketing. Okay, so that's value based pricing for you. When it comes to fixed task based pricing, it varies from $300 to $500 one shot. Okay, it's like either per month or just one-off setup. For example, chatbot setup is a one-off setup, and you can charge anything around $300 to $500 for one-time setup. Similarly, social media management, again managing the Facebook accounts, Instagram accounts, etc., etc. and you can charge a flat fee of 300 to 500 US dollars. That is the general range. Okay, but the money and scaling is in the top side, which is the value based pricing. Okay, that's why I always recommend people to build their skills and expertise in Facebook ads or running paid ads, building sales funnels, email automation, funnel setup, etc. Okay, so these are the various types of service that you can offer, and in return for that service you can be paid. Okay, that's how a freelance digital marketer earns money. Okay, now there are also some non-core digital marketing services. Again, I want to highlight, it is not required that you should know everything in this. You can just select one, become a specialist, and offer your service. The common confusion is if people think that they need to know everything. Not required. Okay, next, non-core digital marketing services or functions, web design and creation. Okay, graphic design, video creation and editing. These are not digital marketing services. Okay, these are creative services which you need not be an expert in. There's a wrong misconception in the industry that if you want to become a digital marketer, you should know to do coding, you should be a software developer, you should have technology skills to create a website. Absolutely false, not required. There are tools to create websites today, drag and drop tools, or you can hire somebody who is a web developer who will do the websites for the client. Okay, you can even hire a graphic designer to do graphics for the client. You can even hire somebody who can shoot videos and edit videos for the clients from your side. Okay, so basically you can subcontract them to work for the clients. Okay, so these are not core digital marketing functions, and you need not, it is not compulsory that you should be knowing and doing all these things. There are going to be experts who specialize in this. You can give the task to them. Okay, so as a digital marketing freelancer, focus on one skill, get good at it, and then offer it as a service to the client and get paid for it. Okay, that's how it works. Now, how do you get good at the service delivery? How do you get that skill so that you can charge clients for your skill? Okay, so this is when people get started, they have all kinds of confusion. To make it simple, it's a 3-step process. Step 1, acquire the knowledge. Okay, without knowledge nothing is going to happen. So you have to go get the right guidance from the right people. Okay, there are millions of pieces of content on the internet about digital marketing and freelancing. If you start learning from everywhere and every other video that gets popped up on YouTube, you are not going anywhere. You're only going to get confused more and more. Okay, so ideally I recommend that you join a coaching program, okay, from a coach or from a mentor who's already doing this. Okay, who is like 10 steps, 15 steps, 20 steps ahead of you. Okay, learn from them, learn so that they can guide you to the whole process and you can acquire the skills faster. Okay, the other option is, yes, consume free videos. There are millions of videos on the internet. Go watch them. The videos are great. Even this is a YouTube video. This will give you a lot of information, but if you want to have accountability, okay, if you want somebody to be behind you, to ask you whether you finished this portion or not, if you finished a task or not, if you finished practical activities in digital marketing or not, did you follow up with a client, like how do you reach out to clients, how do you, like if you find any difficulty in the whole process, you should have somebody who can help you with that. Okay, that is when a coaching and mentorship will help you, rather than depending on free videos all over the internet. Okay, so it is only going to confuse you more and more you consume these free videos. Okay, they are good for information, but difficult for implementation and getting results. Okay, second step, once you acquire knowledge, you have to practice. Okay, digital marketing is not theory based. You have to practice. The more you practice, that is when you turn knowledge into a skill. Okay, so when you join a coaching program and you join a mentorship program, there will be practical tasks that you have to do, and there will be somebody who is going to be behind you so that you actually do the practical task. Okay, that's how you learn those practical skills. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, During the process you will document everything. You will definitely fail in a lot of your tasks, and definitely you will get some successes. Document those success and failure, and then create a system. Once you create a system, you can replicate that again and again with multiple clients. Okay, in fact you can even hire a team member to follow the system, and they can also get results for your clients. Anything is possible. Okay, so this is a 3-step process. First, acquire knowledge. Second, do it practically so that you get that skill. Third thing is document whatever you are doing, document your learning, make it into a system so that you can replicate the process with multiple clients and get them results. Okay, that is service delivery for you. So we have this MSNC framework. We have covered M for mindset, and S for service delivery, the various types of services that are there in the market and which service you should deliver. Okay, now comes N for niche selection. Okay, this is a very popular topic among digital marketers. Niche, which niche I should choose. Okay, so let's understand what is the niche. Okay, so you can't go there and say that I am a digital marketer. Digital marketer is a very common term. Okay, it's like a big ocean there. Okay, you need to specialize yourself to do something very specifically. Okay, for example, instead of saying digital marketer, I can say I'm a digital marketer who specializes in e-commerce marketing. Okay, that is now is one layer of specialization. Okay, I can even further go and say that I am a digital marketer who helps e-commerce businesses who sell fashion products or fashion goods. Okay, that is a second level of specialization. Okay, we can even drill down further. We can say I am a digital marketer who helps e-commerce businesses with selling fashion products using Facebook ads. Right, now see how specific I'm getting. That's what you call niching down. Okay, now there are 3 big niches in the world. One is wealth, health, and relationship. Okay, why 3? Because all human beings, naturally we all want to generate more wealth. We all want to make more money. Okay, that's one niche. Okay, there's a hungry market if you help people to generate wealth. Right, that is wealth. Services like mutual funds, stock trading, real estate, they all come under wealth. Okay, wealth is the niche. Okay, or wealth is a market. Okay, and then comes health. Health, everybody wants to be healthy, everybody wants to look good, everybody wants to live long without diseases. That's a very big market. Okay, then comes relationship. Okay, we all human beings want relationship. We are social animals, and we want to be loved, and we also want to love someone in our life. Okay, so that is relationship. So that's also a very big market. So these are the 3 main markets, and under this market you can have niches. Okay, for example, under health, weight loss, okay, is a niche. Okay, so under weight loss you can have a physical product. Okay, so a physical product for weight loss will be maybe a weight loss drink. Okay, a bottle which says weight loss drink, you drink it and it will help you to lose weight. Okay, so it's a physical product. People can see it, people can feel it, people can touch it. Okay, so this is a product. For example, if there's a company which is into weight loss market and they are creating or they are producing this weight loss drink, they're manufacturing this weight loss drink, you as a digital marketer can help them sell that weight loss drink. Okay, you can use platforms like Facebook and Instagram to run advertisements and help them sell those weight loss drinks. That's what you can do as a freelance marketer. Okay, now a physical product is easy to sell. Why? Because people can see what it is, and if there's a demand for the product, people are going to buy. Okay, next comes a service. Okay, service is slightly different. Is basically there can be a professional like a weight loss trainer, a fitness trainer, or a gym trainer. Okay, now in the health market, especially if I'm going to niche down to weight loss, then there can be a weight loss trainer. Okay, Now, a weight loss trainer can give a service to a client, basically the customer, in form of one-to-one mentoring, one-to-one consulting, all those service they can offer. They can motivate them and etc, etc. So that's the service that you can offer in the weight loss niche. Okay, this is comparatively easy, but slightly difficult than a physical product, because physical product people know what it is. Service, yes, they have to go and they have to experience to get results. So yeah, service comparatively little difficult to sell. Okay, then comes a digital product. Okay, a digital product is basically, let's assume in the same weight loss niche, there's a weight loss trainer, and they have documented their knowledge and their experience into a course, okay, or a coaching program. That's a digital product. Okay, so you as a marketer can help that weight loss trainer to sell their online courses. Okay, now this is slightly difficult to sell. Okay, why? Because compared to a physical product, where people can see what the product is, people can feel it, and people can imagine consuming it. Okay, when it comes to a digital product, it is not tangible. It is like you, unless you take it, you don't know. Okay, you need a lot of proof that this is going to work for you, and only then people are going to join that particular course or a coaching program, etc. So again, all are easy to sell for a good marketer, but I'm just saying, compared to a physical product, selling a service is slightly difficult. Selling a digital product is going to be even more difficult. So in terms of easy, medium and difficult, there you have the order. Okay, so you have to choose your niche. Okay, you can't be a generalist and say that I'm a digital marketer. Okay, a simple example will be, if you go to a doctor and you see just MBBS and they are a generalist, now compare them to a neurosurgeon, a brain specialist. Okay, who is going to get paid more? Of course, the brain specialist or the neurosurgeon is going to be paid more, because they specialize in one craft. Similarly, niching is all about, you have to specialize in one area. Okay, it can be anything. For example, if you like sports, then you can help a sports trainer or a sports company to sell their sports products or sports goods. If you like music, you're not the musician, but you're not going to sell your music here. But if you like music in general, then you can help an entrepreneur, a business owner, to sell their musical instruments, okay, or their music coaching service, or their music online course. Right? Let's assume you like cooking. So you as a digital marketer can help a YouTuber in cooking, who does cooking, or you can help a chef to launch their online course. You can help them sell some recipes. You can do a lot of things. Okay, so there are a lot of options. You need not be the expert in music or sports or dancing or whatever it is. If you just have interest, you can choose that as your niche and offer digital marketing services, so that you also enjoy doing what you love. Okay, now there is no one specific niche which you can say that this is the best niche. No, it depends from person to person. You think about what you like, what is your interest, take 3 niches to start with, try each of those, see which one you like. If you like one better than the other 2, choose that, finalize that, and become an expert in that. Okay, that's how you go. Okay, niche selection is definitely one of the most difficult part in the whole process. Once you're able to figure it out, then it's going to be very, very easy. Okay, so don't worry, you will get there. Okay, so MSNC framework, we covered about mindset, we covered about service delivery, what service they're going to offer, and then N comes for niching down, selecting a niche and becoming an expert in that niche. Okay, now here is a sample niche statement. Okay, it can be like, I help e-commerce businesses sell fashion clothing using Facebook ads. Now, sell using Facebook ads, that's the service delivery. Okay, and e-commerce business, fashion clothing, that's the niche. Okay, so that's how the niche and service delivery have to work together. Like this, if you are able to visualize a service that you can offer, please take a pen and paper and write your niche statement. Okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to help e-commerce sports businesses to sell sports gear using Facebook ads, or are you going to help a yoga teacher to sell their yoga courses using Google ads? Okay, what is that you're going to do? So be very specific in what you're going to choose as your niche. Okay, now the last element of the MSNC framework, C stands for client acquisition. Okay, once you have the right mindset, once you have got the service delivery figured out, you know you are going to specialize in Facebook ads or funnel building or email automation, social media, whatever it is, you figure that out, and now you have chosen your niche. Now once all the first 3 steps are over, it's time to go and get clients. Clients are the people who are going to pay you. Okay, now how do you get client? There are 3 primary mediums. One is inbound. Inbound is basically you don't approach the client, client approaches you. Okay, this is the best way to get clients, or the ideal way to get clients. So this happens once you are a well experienced professional, you have a name, you have a brand. If you are into personal branding, you start creating content regularly on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you have the right set of people in your network. They see your work and they will approach you and give you work. Okay, ideally for a fresher, expecting inbound leads is difficult, but that's definitely a great option. So if you want to grow your business as a freelancer, I will definitely recommend to start creating content and building your personal brand. Now personal branding is a separate topic. I will cover that in a separate video. Okay, the second option is basically outreach. Outreach, very simple. You go out and find clients and outreach with them. Basically you communicate with them saying that you can help them with their digital marketing efforts. Okay, now under outreach, one of the most common mediums is basically cold calling. But this is something that most people are scared of. People are scared of taking a phone and calling some stranger and saying that you can help them with your service. Okay, cold calling is definitely one of the options, but there are better ways, maybe like email. Okay, you can send email to the clients and say that you can help them with your skills and help them generate more sales online. And social DM, social direct message. You can message the client on LinkedIn, you can message the client on Facebook, you can message the client on Instagram. Okay, so social mediums, you send a message to the client and communicate that you can help them with your skills. Okay, now for email and social DM, you can take it to the next level. One is you can use text email or text. You just use text to communicate in your messages, or you can do video email. You can do video message on social media. This is my favorite technique and it works like gangbusters. I've done a separate video on how to do video emails, etc. You can find that video in the description. Okay, now that's how you outreach to clients, and the more people you reach, the more possibility of you getting a yes. Okay, so as I told you, this is where you become a salesman. You have to sell your skill. Okay, so it's not going to be a bed of roses. You have to acquire the skill, and now you are on your own and you have to go and start selling your skills. And once you are able to sell that skill, client is going to come and client is going to give you work. And when you work, you are going to deliver your service properly, and that's when you make money. Okay, so digital marketing freelancing, again I'm telling you, it is not as easy as it sounds, but if you have the right guidance, if you have the right coaching, you can definitely do it. You can become your own boss, get rid of the 9-to-5 job, and earn a lot of money and have the time and financial freedom. It's absolutely possible. But it's not easy. The road is bumpy, but you need the right guidance. Okay, so outreach here is a fact: you have to keep prospecting, you have to keep reaching out to people. Okay, if you reach out to 100 clients, possibility is that 30 people are going to say book a call with you or have a meeting with you on Zoom or Google Meets or which a platform or over the phone, and out of that expect 3 people to convert as a client and give you money for your services. Okay, so 3% give and take is going to be the average, so expect to get 97 no's. Okay, that's how client acquisition works. And so next, the last thing is referral. Okay, this is a very popular or very ideal type of client acquisition. So basically, you work with a client, you made that client very happy, they are very happy with the results, and you ask your client, if you have any other friends who require digital marketing services, please refer me to them. Okay, this is the best way of getting clients. It will close very easily. There's no effort because your client, your existing client, is going to recommend you to their friends. It's a very easy sale, and that's how you grow. Once it's all about getting the first client. Okay, once you get the first client, getting the second client, third client, fourth client is very easy. Okay, so the first client is going to be the most difficult one, but with practice you will get there. Once you get the first client, second, third, fourth are going to be easy. Okay, so that is how you acquire clients. Okay, so that is the MSNC framework. Okay, start with a good mindset. There are going to be difficulties, and there are also good things that will happen if you are entering freelance digital marketing. Okay, then comes service delivery. This is a skill, this is a craft, this is your art. Okay, this is where you need to specialize in. Choose one and be the best in that. Okay, don't do everything, choose one. Okay, whether it is Facebook ads, whether it is building funnels, whether it is managing social media, SEO, and it is not required that you have to do everything. Okay, that's your core service that you're going to offer. Then you are going to select your niche. What's your niche? It can be anything from e-commerce, from selling digital products, physical products. There are various industries. You have your own passion, your own interest. Combine that as a niche and then excel in that. Okay, last comes the most important part: acquiring clients. This is when you wear the hat of a salesperson and start reaching out to people to get clients. Okay, so this is how a life of a freelance digital marketer looks like. Okay, again, there's a lot of hard work. At the same time, there's a lot of money to be made in this field. Okay, so bonus is the most common question: how many clients freelance digital marketers can handle in a month? Okay, ideally, if you're just one person, you can manage 2 to 3 clients per month. 2 to 3 clients, let's assume an average of $1,500. So $4,500 per month is what bare minimum you can aim to achieve. Okay, if you're working with international clients, 4.5k US dollars, roughly around 4 lakhs to 3.5 lakhs per month, easily you can earn, and after that it's up to you to scale further and further. Okay, ideally 3 clients you can manage if you're just one person handling the whole operations. Okay, then how much you can earn? Yes, I just revealed it to you. If you're just one person, easily you can earn 2 to 3 lakhs from your home, providing your digital marketing services. Okay, and how do you scale your business? Like if you want to earn more than 3, 4, 5, 10, 20 lakhs, or like there's no limit how much you can earn. Okay, so how do you do it? Is basically you team up with other marketers. Okay, you become a freelancer, get hands-on experience, and after that you team up with 2-3 more marketers like you, 2-3 more freelance marketers like you, become a team, and then you can take more clients. Okay, and you can be more efficient, and you can earn more money. Okay, that's where you transition from a freelancer to an agency. Okay, so that's it. I hope you found this useful, and if you want to become a freelance digital marketer, or you want to start your own agency and you want to be coached by me, if you liked my training, whatever I taught you in this video, And if you want to get coached by me, then I have a special free training for you. It's called the 6-step formula to become a freelance digital marketing consultant, be your own boss, work from home, and enjoy doing what you love. Okay, it's a free training. You join in here, you will get more in-depth knowledge regarding how you can become a freelancer. And at the end of that free training, I'll be inviting you to a 90-day intensive coaching program. It's called the 90-day Be Your Own Boss Challenge. Okay, so it's a unique program where you can work with me and my team and get coached by us. Okay, it's by invite only, it's not for everyone. So at the end of the training, you will have a form to fill in the form, and if you are the right fit, then one of my team members will get in touch with you, and we will evaluate if you're a right fit. If you're right fit, then we can work together. Okay, so all you have to do is go to this link, alphamarketer.in/coaching. That's where you will get this free training. Sign up, take the training, and if you feel that digital marketing, freelancing is the right thing for you, apply for the coaching program. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video. There's a lot of time and effort spent in this video, doing the research for it. Please don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell icon. Thank you so much for your time, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.